Coming to you from our Aerospark studios here in Windhoek, Namibia's capital. This is the Tuesday edition of Primetime News. Many thanks for making a date with me. I'm Michael Madimba. We begin tonight's bulletin with what would some describe as a miracle. A newborn baby girl was rescued from a pit latrine at Oshilulu village in the Umsati region on Sunday. The Namibian Police Force Crime Investigations Coordinator for Umsati, Moses Simaho, told Primetime News a 30-year-old woman has been since arrested in connection with the matter.
The woman is under police guard at the Okahau District Hospital and faces charges of attempted murder, concealment of birth and defeating the cause of justice. Simahu said it is alleged that the woman gave birth to the baby at home and after dumped the baby in a pit latrine. The woman reportedly went to the hospital and told the nurses she had a miscarriage when she went to the toilet. Simaho indicated that the baby was uninjured and was taken to the same hospital in order for her condition to be monitored. Police investigations into the matter continue. Daniela Isaacs reporting for Nampa TV.
On to education matters. The principal of Groothoop Secondary School, Isak de Groot, says he is disappointed in the high failure rate amongst grade 11 learners in the 2023 examinations at the school. Our reporter Eba Kandovadu sat down with the principal and filed this report.
De Groot, in a recent interview with the Namibia Press Agency, said out of 45 learners in grade 11 last year, only 3 qualified for the advanced subsidiary levels and only 6 learners qualified for tertiary education. De Groot noted they are not happy at all with the results, adding that the school is a farm school and the biggest problem they have is drug abuse. A child would be sitting in class high under the influence of drugs. He mentioned that their absenteeism rate is also high, as is the teenage pregnancy rate. De Groot stressed this is a very big problem for them. He noted that most learners are also vulnerable and live with their grandparents. Meanwhile, Commerce Education Director Paulus Ngikembwa said the Directorate is busy identifying strategies to improve examination results. Ngikembwa told the Namibia Press Agency they are enforcing a monitoring and evaluation system that also includes general school leadership, adding they are also busy identifying gaps and looking at ways to improve their teaching methodology. Selima Shumwefeleni Masipa for Primetime News.
On to rural development, whose portfolio Ministry of Urban and Rural Development has allocated over 2.1 million Namibian dollars to the Oshana Rural Development Project for the 2023-2024 financial year. Oshana Regional Council spokesperson Eli Ashikoto, in an interview with Primetime News earlier today, stated that the primary objective of this initiative is to implement a rural sanitation program, primarily focusing on constructing 152 rural toilets. More context from this report.
Oshana Regional Council spokesperson Eli Ashikoto, in an interview with Nampa on Tuesday, stated that the primary objective of this initiative is to implement a rural sanitation program, primarily focusing on constructing 152 rural toilets. Of the total number, 18 toilets will be constructed in Okatana, 22 in Okaku, 18 in Okachali, 17 in Ondangwa Rural, 10 in Ondangwa Urban, 17 in Ongwediva, 10 in Omapunja, 13 in Oshakati East, 10 in Oshakati West, 15 in Ukuyushona and 10 in Uvudhia. According to Ashikoto, this will strategically address the sanitation needs of various constituencies with allocation based on the size and needs of each community. The sanitation initiative will see approximately 116 unemployed youth from the region being employed. And the Regional Council is investing 471,200 Namibian dollars to engage these individuals in the project. Konjeni Ambinga reporting for Nampa TV.
Now, the Namibian Parliament is hosting a 4-day meeting of the Budget Committee of the Commonwealth Parliamentary Association's Africa region. The Budget Committee is in charge of organizing, facilitating and formulating recommendations for the association's regional branch financial investments. Andreas Thomas is tracking proceedings for us and compiled this report.
The committee meeting commenced on Tuesday in Windhoek, uniting delegates from 5 member states. Notable attendees include the speakers of South Africa's Gauteng Provincial Legislature, Tobin Ngekwe in KwaZulu-Natal Legislature, Nontemba Nontombeko Boys, Representatives from Botswana, Mauritius, Nigeria and Tanzania are also present at the gathering. Namibia participates as a member of the Commonwealth Parliamentary Association Africa region, encompassing 63 national and sub-national legislatures. Lucas Sinombo Muha, chairperson of the National Council and vice chairperson of the association, will officially inaugurate the meeting on Thursday. The Commonwealth Parliamentary Association Africa region is dedicated to safeguarding the interests of its member parliaments. It actively promotes gender equality, the emancipation of women, and upholds values such as respect for human rights, freedoms, democracy, and good governance, as outlined in the parliamentary statement. Konjeni Ambinga reporting for Nampa TV.
Stay tuned for your top roundup. Welcome to the Primetime B segment, your leading source for all things business and economics. Now, mango harvest is in full swing at the Tunda Green Scheme irrigation project in the Omsati region. The project's acting farm manager, Saki Shilimunu, says they market the produce every Wednesdays and Thursdays at the Oshikuku and Oshikati open markets. Our producer, Josephina Simeon, is currently in the region and produced this insight for us.
Harvesting is in full swing of mangoes. As you can see, we are harvesting mangoes, and I have 40 people in here harvesting. And this started in November, and then it's going until end of Feb, beginning of March. We have over 10,000 trees of mangoes here, and yeah, we are sending to the open market. Tomorrow we are in Oshikuku. Every Wednesday we are in Oshikuku, and every Friday we are in Oshakati.
Moving on to the G77 Plus China Summit, which concluded on Monday with new chair of the bloc of 134 developing countries, Ugandan President Yoweri Museveni, saying he will focus on production of goods and services, markets and infrastructure during his tenure, whilst underscoring the importance of maintaining peace to achieve these targets. More from this insert.
In the 1 year which you have entrusted me to head the organization, I will push those 3 points: production of goods and services, how to encourage that interlinkage, dealing with the issue of markets, and then the issue of the infrastructure. But this assumes that we have peace among ourselves, which is another issue. Because if we don't have peace, then we shall not achieve this. So I would have to be in touch with some of the brothers and sisters who have got tensions or even conflict, to see how win-win solutions can be found.
This is where I'll leave it for tonight's top segment. Stand by for your sports update on Sport Planet. But first, We consult with the weather oracle on tomorrow's weather outlook. Welcome to Sport Planet, your go-to segment for all things sport in action. The Africa Cup of Nations tournament chose this segment to life. Nigeria star Moses Simon dismissed concerns about the Super Eagles' misfiring attack after they needed an own goal to beat Minos, Guinea-Bissau 1-0 and secure a place on the last 16 of the tournament. Nant forward Simon, after collecting his award for man of the match, said that they don't care if they score 20 goals. The most important thing for them is the victory. The only goal of Monday's encounter at the Felix Houphouët-Boigny Stadium in Abidjan came in the 36th minute as a low cross by Simon was emphatically turned into his own net by defender Opa Sangate, who had Victor Osimhen lurking behind him. The result took the Super Eagles through to the last 16 in second place in Group A with 7 points behind Equatorial Guinea, whose 4-0 drubbing of host Ivory Coast left them with a far better goal difference.
Actually, we are not worried, and for we the most important thing is the group. When the group are strong enough, the most important thing is the 3 points. We don't care if you score 20 goals. The important thing for us is the victory. For me, I didn't notice, because I didn't check my phone, and I believe my colleague did not check their phone also. For we just want to win. We don't care top or not, because you can see most of the big countries, they can come up at best loser, second or something. We don't care, we just want to play and win.
On to the English Premier League. Manchester United have named Omar Berrada as the new chief executive after raiding rivals Manchester City and a dramatic statement of intent. Now, United have been looking for a successor to Richard Arnold, who left the club in November, and Berrada appears to fit the bill following his success both on and off the field with City Football Group. Berrada has been at City for nearly a decade in a variety of different guises, most recently as the Chief Football Operations Officer, also bringing significant experience in the commercial sector. The PA News Agency understands owners Joel and Avram Glazer appointed Berrada in consultation with Sir Jim Ratcliffe, whose Ineos firm has agreed to buy a 25% stake in the Premier League club. Berrada's start date with his new club will be revealed in due course by United, who confirmed Patrick Stewart will continue as interim chief executive for the time being. Stand by for your sports roundup. This is where the Primetime News sheep dogs for tonight. Join me for the midweek edition, same time and place tomorrow. To be abreast with happenings within and beyond our borders, ensure you follow the on-screen prompts so you don't miss out. From myself, Michael Madimba, and the entire production crew here at our Primetime News studios, it's good night.